Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the...
Hey guys, M4J3FFR135 here and welcome to... Night falls upon the suspension bridge. How cool does this look, guys? Welcome back to City Skylines. I am of course M4J3FFR135 and this is City Skylines with the After Dark add-on. And how cool does this bridge look with these lights? That just looks absolutely incredible. Look at that. And all these little street lamps and everything. It looks fantastic. That is so cool. This is the first time I've played this game since I bought this add-on. And oh my, does it look incredible. They've done just a fantastic job with this game now, guys. Look at this. Everything about this just looks incredible. But this is, as I said, this is City Skylines. I am M4J3FFR135, and today we are in a brand new, I want to say city, but that's not right. We're in a brand new region. That's right, because this whole area is ours for the taking. We can do pretty much anything we like in this city now. I've unlocked the entire region. I've gone for the 81 tile mod, asset, whatever you want to call it, which means that we've got access all areas. And I'm really excited about this. I'm really looking forward to getting back into it. You guys have been asking me to get back into Skylines, so here I am. Let's start with this, shall we? This is an unnamed town. It's currently called Myrtle Way, Fairview Heights and Lake Hills, but this will change over time. This is our little town. This isn't part of the main city. That's going to be built somewhere else. I haven't fully decided where. Probably around this lake. This is going to be a little town not too far outside the city. It's currently a very strange shape indeed. You might have noticed. It's kind of this weird pill shape in the centre here. And then we've got this little almost Beats logo kind of thing going on down here. This has all been done deliberately, intentionally. This is just to get some interesting shapes for our town. We have this centre point here, which is currently full of parks and trees and all that kind of stuff. Got a grand park there. We've got all these little roads. We've got these avenues here as well. And I'm really pleased with this. I think this looks really, really nice. We've got this lovely junction here with next to no traffic, which is always a surprise. Mind you, it is night time, so that could be a reason why. I don't know whether the day-night cycle works fully. Obviously, the calendar still goes up fairly quickly. So it's not working like that. I'm still trying to sort of distinguish the differences between how this game works and how Cities in Motion works, for example. There are some subtle differences. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to be back playing this game, guys. And today we're going to start with something special, because you can see here we've got some traffic problems going on here. It's mainly to do with me and my priority signs, but it's also because, well, there's a lot of traffic trying to get in and out of this one industrial area that we've got going at the moment. So, my solution for that is to completely rip out this junction here, plus this junction here, and start again. Now, you can see at the moment this freeway drops underground, and that's going to stay like that. This town is actually a waypoint on the way to the main city. There's going to be a main road that drops down underneath this town and emerges on the other side. That's something that I've planned quite a long time ago, and very, very much want to keep in this design. But everything else is up to change. I've had a brilliant idea for a new type of intersection slash junction slash sort of road layout, and I'm very much wanting to try it out in today's episode. I'll give you a clue as to what it's called. It's called the hexagon. And any of you that know what a hexagon is, you're kind of working out what it is I've got in mind. So let's get down to it, shall we? First thing we want to do is pause the game. The next thing we want to do is delete all of these roads. Every single one of them. Back to roughly about there, yeah. That should do. Keep going like this, all of this. Get rid of all this stuff. Now this itself, the hexagon, is going to be part of a new part of this town. So, you know, this town is starting to grow beyond its reaches. It might even become part of a little village outside of the main town. Which, by the way, as I said, needs a name. So if you have any suggestions for the name, drop that in the comment section below. Same rules apply, best ones will be chosen. So by all means, drop your suggestions, guys. But yes, this is what's going to happen. We're going to build this road to about there. As you can see, it is currently a 6-lane road. It's got bus lanes, but we won't worry about them right now. In fact, actually, let's not worry about them at all. Let's get rid of them completely. And we're going to draw this again. There we go. So we've got this lovely 6-lane road. Now this 6-lane road is going to turn into... I need to do this with... Let's do it with these to start with. We'll use these quick 2-lane things. So we're going to have that like that, and then that like that. We're then going to draw a diagonal like so. We're then going to do something similar on this side. We're going to draw a diagonal like so. We're then actually going to keep that like it is. Let's just change the direction of that. Whoops, wrong one. Change the direction of that one. I think. That's the one. That's the way I wanted to do it. Okay. From here now, we're going to draw this out like so. We're then going to draw this down like that. Like that. Let's redraw that. Like that. And then this comes down like so. And then across like that and across like that. We then grab this and draw it diagonally across like that. We then go across here. In fact, I've already messed this up. Let me just try this again, guys, very quickly. This needs to come down by 2. And then that goes across, that goes across, and that comes back. Is it there? I think that's the one. Like that, and then this comes across by 2. Goes across like that, and then that joins up like that. And then this comes across by 2 and then joins up like that. Very simple. We then go back and we get rid of all these edges. And there it is. That is the hexagon. Now what we have to do is upgrade these to be freeway. So all of these are going to be upgraded to become freeway. Just like that. And then we're going to make sure these all go the right way around. So this is basically, it's an elongated roundabout, basically. That's what this is. The reason it's been done like this, and I'll show you again in a second, just how effective this kind of junction can be. It's basically so that everything is measured. It's to do with trigonometry and angles. There's no real specific, proper reason as to why it has to be done like this. It just works. It makes life easier for me. For example, that's the new junction there. That would be where the 2 roads meet. However, because these are actual freeways, these aren't just normal roads, we can actually go for freeform like so. We could draw this round like this and have it link up like so. And then this side we do something very similar, except we have it join up like that. And then of course we grab this and we get it to change direction. Just like that. And then we do this side. We do something very, very similar, if not entirely the same. So grab this, whoops, draw straight out, curve it round like that. That looks good. And then just draw it straight across like so. And then this side we do pretty much the same. Curve it round like that. And join it up like that. Like that. And then finally we have this bit down here. Now that doesn't quite work. This, nope, that doesn't quite work either. Come on. I know it wants to work. Let's see. Does that work? Yes. That looks good. Like that, and then this side like so. Brilliant. It's a bit difficult to see at the moment because it is dark, but this should be done. And it should look fantastic. Now the other option I have is to upgrade these to be one-way streets. Sorry, 6-way. 6-lane one-way streets. A bit like this. And I think I'm actually going to start with it like this. For a very good reason. This is to do with lane priorities and organisation. So basically here, this is going to be done so that these lanes can either go there or over here. So the way this is going to be is each of one of these lanes joins two like so. Just like that. The only problem with this is there's now traffic lights on these junctions, and I can turn the traffic lights off, but I think it would actually be better if I used this. And I have just noticed that, and that is something, that's a bit of an oversight actually for me. We do lose the lovely street lights. We go back to these sort of dull, whatever you would call these. I wouldn't really call them street lights because these aren't streets, but you get the point. So that's that. We can play the game again and see how the traffic now handles this new layout. This is the hexagon then, guys. We're going to build things in the centre. It's not just going to be left like this. I haven't quite decided what. We might even go for the old rail freight terminals in here. I don't see why not. Might as well, you know. One thing I do need to do is change these turnings here, just so that all of these turn left. These ones don't need to be done because they're all freeways. Now eventually, this road, I really can't speak today, guys. This road here is going to be changed as well eventually, and we're going to have the same type of thing, the freeway, which then drops down underneath the town and emerges on the other side. But that's something, I see this city as sort of like an evolving place to live. It's not going to start with a fully fledged, fully integrated series of like road networks, rail networks, or anything like that. It's going to start off with the bare essentials. So in this case, the only way to get through this town is to literally drive straight through it down this 6-lane road. Over time, we will start building the avenue, sorry, not the avenue, the freeway, which is going to take cars underneath. But for now, we're not worrying about that. Not worrying about that at all. Now we do have this problem here with the traffic lights, and the way I've solved it in the past is with this system here, where you can only turn, like here you come out, you can only turn left, which means if you want to go down this road, you have to go up and over the bridge and round that way. And, you know, that works. It works in real life, it works on this game too. We do have a few inconveniences here already, I've noticed. That can be fixed. That's not too much of an issue. What you do is you make it so that these roads can only go straight ahead. Like this. And you do this on all of these junctions. These aren't even junctions, they're sort of, I don't know how they're basically just gaps. Gaps between segments of road. And you just have to force cars to only go straight down here. Where they can switch is on these actual junctions. And that makes sense to me. Even if you have to go around the roundabout more than once, I think that would make sense. Really, this probably would have worked best as a 2-lane roundabout, like an inside and an outside, but because there's 3 lanes coming off the roundabout, it sort of makes sense to have 3 lanes on the roundabout as well. Otherwise you end up with a bit of a redundant lane. It doesn't always happen, but it's how it could end up being. This game is a bit of a pain when it comes to vehicles cutting across lanes like this. For example, this lorry wants to go right the way across there, and that is hugely inconvenient. So this here, for example, is how this is going to work. These 2 lanes turn off. This lane, I've done that wrong already. This lane goes there, does not go there. This orange one goes there and there. This pink lane goes there and there. And I'm going to have to replicate that for all of these, basically, including drawing this straight out. Now it's not the same for coming on the roundabout. On the roundabout, it's literally you go straight ahead. So that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. And then here, that one goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Again here, this one goes to there and there. This one goes to there and there. This one goes to there and there. Same again here. This is probably something that I should do off camera, but I'm just letting you guys see me do it. In case you guys want to copy this idea, because you know I say this a lot in most of my Cities in Motion videos, but I'll say it again here, and I'll even include it for my my little Minecraft series that I've got going as well. If you guys like what you see that I create, it's yours for the taking. You don't have to ask for permission or anything like that. If you see it, take it, as far as I'm concerned. We're all here to share ideas. That's what these videos are about. That's what I'm about, really. I like to share ideas and not sort of try and claim credit for absolutely everything, because not everything I build is my idea to start with. So it'd be unfair for me to try and claim credit for everything that I do. So if you guys feel the same, if you like to share ideas and you like to sort of collaborate with people, borrow ideas, use ideas, if you see something that someone else has done and you think actually that's a really good way of doing it, by all means. You know, you can't copyright an idea on this game. The Steam Workshop is a very good place to go and actually see some ideas for what you want to do with your cities, and I suggest that, you know, anyone out there who's looking for ideas, they go ahead and do that, because it is a really good place for finding new ways of doing things. That's what I do. That's where I came up with this idea, because I was looking at all different types of road intersection and I suddenly thought, hang on, why not just build a giant hexagon? And that is what has now happened. It's a little bit higgledy. It could do with some work. And again, I would add priority signs, but I think we'd end up with a lot of traffic just sort of sat around waiting. Sorry for the cut there, guys, just a minor interruption. What was I saying? Oh yes, I've added priority signs to this actually whilst I'd stopped recording, and it's, I think it's taking a while for these vehicles to realise that they need to stop. And actually these traffic lights are starting to cause a lot of problems, so I might go and take them away. I'm thinking. Let's have a look at this actually, because I think, what am I doing here? I think let's say that that's that lane only, and then that one is there, that one is there, and that one is there. We'll stop that one from being able to turn left, because that's a bit weird. Same on this side. Whoops. We'll do, this goes there and there. Let's take one of these out, make sure it's definitely left turn only. This one is also, let's do there and there. And then this lane will go straight across. This lane will go straight across. This lane will only turn left. Now I should be able to take out these traffic lights and cars won't try and cut across each other. Apart from all these ones here that are still trying to turn right. That will go away in time. I might put a new intersection down here just to serve this new neighbourhood, which actually I also need to put into a region. Oh, this is new. This is new. No commercial specialisation, leisure specialisation, tourism. That is new. That shows how long it's been since I played this game, guys. None of that existed last time I played the game. I'm actually very impressed with some of these new things that you can do on this game. There's something called a bus terminal, which it's a mod that I've downloaded, but it looks like something that's actually part of the new DLC, which looks very interesting. And there's also, oh, Birdsong Hills, I like that name. There's also taxis, which is something else that I want to try out in today's episode. I want to build a taxi rank, or at least a taxi system in this city. So I think let's put taxis, let's put them there. No one's happy to have taxis. So yeah, this is the After Dark taxi cab stand, and this is, I think this is one that I downloaded. I'm trying to think. Might have done, might not have done. But you can just plop these along streets. This looks really cool. So I'm going to put one over here. Can I put one? Yeah, I can put one there. Like that. I can put one on this main road here. Let's say there, because it's near the intersection. I'll put another one here. And I'm definitely going to put one on this corner. That's a very important corner, because that's the massive road interchange there. Definitely need one there. There's also a hospital here, so I'm going to put one just outside the hospital. and there's an industrial area down here, which I think could also do with some taxis. So I'm going to go and pop one there like that. So that's a good place to start. There's no taxis there at the moment. I'm not quite sure when they do and don't appear. Where do I put it there? Is that a taxi? No, it's not a taxi. That's a hearse. Oh, that's something else I need to do. These roads. These roads here are not for public vehicles. They might be for buses, but they're not for Joe Bloggs to drive along. That is not why they're here. So first thing I'm going to do is reduce the speed limit right the way down to 15. So it's quicker to actually go around the outside. Second thing I'm going to do is take off passenger cars. I'm going to take off cargo trucks, and I'm going to take off hearses. So I'm leaving garbage trucks, buses and emergency vehicles going around these roads, and I think that's probably the best. I don't think we need anything else. We don't have any taxis still. I don't really know what taxis look like when they're stopped waiting. Where's the hospital? It's over here. Do we have taxis here? We do not. So yeah, I haven't got a clue what that looks like, in all honesty. What I do know though is we can actually have buses as well. We've got this huge bus station, which is something else that I'd quite like to try out in the near future. I'm just going to observe the hexagon again, because we're still struggling, it seems, to actually get this sorted. And I'm not 100% sure why that's such a problem. It just seems to be this junction here. Cars are having trouble getting on and off. And this could become an issue, because we've got a real steady stream of traffic here, which means eventually nothing is going to be able to turn off here. The solution to that is to have flyovers and dive-unders and have this as like a roundabout on top of the roads. But this can actually stay where it is. That doesn't need to change. And that's one of the things I like about this this system, is this can actually stay where it is and you can build things around it. And that's what makes it really cool. The only problem then is you do have to sort of... You might have to make it a little bit bigger in order to have these come on. Because that's what makes this good, is these are 45-degree turns. All of these are. Maximum degree turn is 45. So you're never going to be stuck for like having to slow right down in order to turn a corner. You can still go at a pretty decent speed. I'm trying to remember what the speed is there. 60. I might even see if I can up that speed. Is it actually 60? It is actually 60. Well, that's cool. But if I speed these up, if I make it, let's say, 90, how fast are these? Yeah, they're 100. So that makes it kind of better as a roundabout. That's kind of cool. Why aren't these guys going? That's weird. Not quite sure what's going on there. But yeah, this is good, guys. It's good to be back. It's good to have a plan. Next episode we're going to start working sort of on this side of the little town that we've got here, and we might even start extending upwards towards the city. We need to build more industry as well. That's going to happen, and redesign a couple more junctions, because it's getting a little bit messy, let's say. But that about does it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. I've certainly enjoyed making it. Hopefully you guys are inspired by what's been going on in this episode. I know that it's given me plenty of ideas for the future. And all that's left to say really is thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I will see you soon.